guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, but I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a drip cake. I've got a purple drip here, I've got some pink and purple kind of decorations on the side, I've got some strawberries, some meringue balls and some roses, and I'm just going to show you how I put everything together. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like and comment.
Over here, I'm using a cake leveler to level out the cakes. These are 3 6-inch vanilla sponge square cakes.
Now that I've got all 3 cake layers ready, I'm going to fill them with my homemade vanilla buttercream, and I'm also going to use some Sainsbury's raspberry jam. I'm going to put a layer of jam and then put some buttercream, then put this layer on top. Then I'm going to get another layer of jam and another layer of buttercream and put the last layer on top.
I start by making a border around the edge, and this is to stop the jam from spilling out when it's time to cover the cake.
Now that I've layered the cakes, as you can see, there's some of the sides are spilling out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my spatula to clean up the sides really. It's now time to cover the cake, but before I can decorate the cake, I need to put an initial layer on the cake, and this is called the crumb coat. So I'm going to show you how I do it. It's just to lock in all of the crumbs and to prevent the crumbs showing on the outermost layer of the cake when it's finally decorated. I'm going to get a huge heap of buttercream and put it on the edge and start to cover the cake, I guess. In this process, you're probably going to see some crumbs coming out, but it doesn't matter, and that's the reason why it's called the crumb coat, because on this layer all of the crumbs kind of comes out. It looks messy, but then you put a second layer on top and it looks good.
So here I'm just filling in all of the cracks. Make sure you don't drag the buttercream along the cake because it can cause some damage to the cake.
Here I have the scraper, and this is what produces the smooth sides on every cake. And so I'm going to start smoothing out the cake. So once you smooth out one side, you're going to have some excess buttercream on the scraper, and to prevent it going back on the cake, you just scrape it onto an empty bowl like what I have here. Also make sure that when you hold it on the board, make sure you hold it straight as well, and this also helps you to get the smooth edges that you need.
Here you can see how the scraper really makes a really sharp edge on that side of the cake. So here I'm just tidying up the top of the cake, and I'm just dragging all of the excess buttercream inwards.
I've left it in the fridge for about an hour and 15 minutes, and so now I'm just going to do the second coat. To do the second coat and to ensure that it applies evenly, I'm going to use this piping bag to pipe on the sides. I'm going to use the same scraper that I used for the crumb coat and smoothing out the edges.
Here it's important to clean your scraper as you go along. This will just make the whole cake look neater, and any gaps, as you can see, you just fill in with any excess buttercream you have left.
Now that you've done the sides and you're happy with the sides, it's now time to deal with the top. We're just going to scrape everything inwards. I'm not going to cover the top with another layer of buttercream because this cake's going to have a drip, so there's no need. And so I'm just going to show you how I do it. It's best to hold the spatula like this and kind of swoop in from an angle. And every time you've swooped, should I say, clean clean your spatula so you can go again. This is a very, very gentle reminder to like, subscribe and share. Thanks. The cake is nice and set. It's been in the fridge for roughly like 2.5 hours, so it's nice and firm. You can touch it and it won't smudge. And so now I'm going to do the decoration for the sides of this cake because I want like a purple and pink theme. And so I've already done one side already and this is what it looks like, and I just want to repeat it round. I'm going to start with pink. I'm going to get a little bit on the spatula and just brush across and just do it in different areas. And now I'm going to get some purple and do the same thing, just a little bit. Now I'm just going to go down, up, different directions. So I've done all 4 sides. What I need to do now is put it in the fridge to set. In the meantime, I'm going to make the lavender drip that I want to use to drip around the edges.
To make the drip, you need to melt some white chocolate along with some double cream and put in the microwave for 10-second blast, making sure you stir as you go along. I usually measure by eye the amount of white chocolate and double cream that I use. If you would like an actual recipe, comment down below and I'll respond. As the colouring is quite thick, I use a knife to create a paste before mixing it inwards, and this just makes sure that you get a nice colour without any streaks.
I'm just going to apply the drip to the sides. I've already started on one side, and so I'm just going to continue and I'm going to zoom in and show you how I do it.
I prefer to use a tablespoon to create the drip, however there's loads of different equipment that you can use. So here I'm just putting the chocolate by the sides, edge of the cake, and I'm just using the tablespoon to encourage the chocolate to drip downwards. Using the rest of the chocolate, I use the spatula to just cover the top of the cake.
We're literally at the last stage. We've done the drip and now we've got the glam decorations to decorate the cake. I'm really excited.
I've covered some strawberries in purple and white chocolate and I'm just using some white glitter to coat them, and I've got some meringue balls over here which I'm painting rose gold.
And I've got a little bit of buttercream because I want to pipe some roses.
Here I'm just adding the rest of the decorations and the finishing touches. All of the cakes that I put on YouTube I also sell on Instagram, so if you'd like to order a cake from me, head over to my Instagram and give me a message.
I added a bit more piping, and yeah, so I've got my Happy Mother's Day cake topper. And I'm just gonna place it. So that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I hope it's been informative. If you have any questions or if I didn't make anything clear, make sure to leave your comments down below and I'll respond in my next video. And again, like, subscribe, share and comment. Love you all. Thank you.